In the wake of Frances Haugen's Senate testimony on Facebook security lapses and how it prioritizes profits over people, is a tantalizing nugget that the dangers of misinformation must be combated by more selective censorship on the part of Facebook. With clear image close-ups and primetime coverage, one would be almost surprised to learn that this is some risky action by a brave insider. The ensuing storm of political and talking head responses is demanding that in the name of protecting children, mental health, and the truth, or something like that, Mark Zuckerberg come forward, ideally with statements on what Facebook is going to do about these revelations. I'm rather amused by these outlets so aggressively asserting that Facebook must fight misinformation and monitor public discourse, while these same outlets themselves sat back in banal amusement at Assange being imprisoned and Snowden living in perpetual exile. Did I miss something? Perhaps those cases are higher profile, and this case involves the actions of one company. And yet, there's a stronger political connection. Frances Haugen is being advised by Obama-era communications official Bill Burton, implying a more politically oriented game plan and intent behind her testimony. Haugen isn't advocating for Facebook to wield less power. The MSNBC Roadmap article states she doesn't think Facebook should be broken up, but merely for a regulatory body to help decide how that power will be wielded. It's a political establishment empowering move, and leaving Facebook's liability shield intact while making a regulatory body the hidden hand that optimizes content also provides the government with a veil of credibility for any adjustments it chooses. I find a pre-planned or at least politicized scenario also more likely due to Facebook's stock being relatively unaffected by the revelations. It had already been falling with other tech stocks for the past month. Here's Facebook over the last month, and here's the NASDAQ 100. Both fell due to high-priced tech stocks being the primary losers due to the decline in U.S. bond yields. While the price action is being connected to the hearings, it is overall rather uncorrelated. So are continued calls for more regulatory censorship going to become the norm? I find it likely. The big tech companies and political establishment have developed a warped style of working relationship, wherein censorship for political purposes is endorsed, and censorship of alternative media and promotion of legacy media is condoned in exchange for vast contributions to political campaigns. Big tech are the new trusts.